the blue, it's a sudden downpour, and bam, you've been sideswiped. Your car's a mess, you think you're okay, but who knows down the road? Before you leave the scene, call 1-800-ASK-GARY. For over the past 10 years, more than 150,000 Floridians have dialed 1-800-ASK-GARY to find them legal or medical help. From getting a same-day appointment, to transportation to the doctor, to an attorney coming to your home, call 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Non-attorney spokesperson.
Well, Harding Bell International, we're a full-service CPA firm, and we really specialize in anything kind of property-related, working with real estate agents, property management, accounting, investors, specifically foreign investors, doing a ton of FERPTA, as well as we work with quite a few small business and entrepreneurs.
I enjoy accounting because it actually allows us to help people. Here at HBI, what we want to do is bring people in, show them how their company works, and then allow them to move them down the road to a more successful business. I'm Matt Bell. I'm the president of Harding Bell International. I'm a CPA.
And I'm Steve Bell. I'm the vice president of Harding Bell International.
One thing that we do here at the firm that I really enjoy is getting to know a really diverse group of clients. We have clients from all over the world, and they come to the United States and may have no clue how to run a business, how to get insurance, how to deal with family issues when they're here. And so we're kind of their accountants and their counselors at the same time. Harding Bell International actually has clients from 115 different countries. So we have a very diverse client base, which requires us to have a very well-versed staff to be able to deal with those things.
HBI has been in the community for 20 plus years, and so we've connected with a lot of real estate agents, property managers, and through our associations, being involved with the National Association of Hispanic Real Estate Professionals, specifically the North Orlando chapter, as well as sitting on the board of directors for that and the Florida Alliance for Vacation Rentals, which is an organization that works specifically with property management companies.
The reason why I think a property manager or realtor would want to come to us really is because of our 25 years of experience in the industry.
Doing things the right way, treating our clients, our associates, our employees the right way is super important.
Here at HBI, we're ready to serve you. We have over 40 staff members and are continuing to grow that with over 4 offices in Central Florida. So if you're a realtor, property manager, retail shop, we're here to serve you. If you have any questions or just want to bounce ideas off of us, we're always available to talk with you. Please feel free to give us a call or shoot us an email, and we'll be ready to serve you.
Check. All right. What's up? We're here. I'm here, I guess, as tonight is the I4MX podcast. I'm here by myself as Zach here is on leave right now. So hopefully one day we'll get him back as it's fun. It's fun bouncing back and forth and talking racing. So we do miss that, but hopefully he'll be back here sooner or later as we got a lot of stuff ahead. We got the banquet, a lot of good stuff coming. So I know his girlfriend's birthday's this weekend. So I know that they couldn't make it this weekend. So anyways, I just want to get on here, let people know what's going on. I4MX, as that's where we are this weekend. There we go. As I4MX. So just keep in mind as we're on round 9 of the I4MX series. There's 11 total races. So we got 3 races left. It's getting good. The tension is building as a lot of these championships is, I'd say a handful has got them covered and they've got their championship won, but 3/4 of the series races, the classes, it's still up for grabs. So it's going to be a lot of fun this weekend. I4MX, as we're heading down south. Very important race to us is we have a lot of people from down south, down in Miami, that race our series. So they have to drive 4 or 5 hours every race, 2 at 3 hours on a close race. So going down to Miami is really, really important for us. So it gives the Miami guys and all the South riders, home track advantage there. So everybody gets their, their home track. So yeah, Miami MX has been awesome to us the last couple years as we've been there 2 or 3 times. So we're looking forward to going back. It's a lot of fun. If you've never been there, we are going to be making adjustments as keep in mind it's summertime. So we're planning on the rain. So like usually in racing, you run into rain here and there. So we've been getting lucky. So hopefully we get lucky again. Hopefully it'll work with us this weekend, and we have a dry track, a dusty track, but we just don't know. So if the rain does come, we are prepared, and yeah, we make it happen. But this is a series. That's why if there was nothing, nothing up for grabs, or we weren't into this, then yeah, it's easy to, it's a rain, whatever. But yeah, this series, it's rain or shine, and we go each weekend and we try to make the best out of it. And knock on wood, we got really lucky this year, as PAX track was supposed to be a bad rain. This week in Dade City, it went all the way around us. So it's Florida weather. So this weekend, that's what we're planning. As I've been keeping in touch with Miami MX, as Lazaro always does a good job. He always comes through. I've been talking with Harry. He's been sending me pictures and stuff of the guys riding. And they've made a couple adjustments to the track just so if it does rain, we do have a little bit of extra. So if you've never been there, it's a cool place. It's like a kidney bean style track. So you kind of go around into the back into a far turn, then you come all the way back around. It's like a pond. I think it's either a pond or a little small lake. So all the rain comes and then it drains down into the pond. So, if long as it's summertime weather, we should be fine. So whatever it gives us, that's what happens. Is I just want to go over just this weekend what to prepare for. Okay. If you're going over on Friday, gates open at 5 p.m. So I'm going to be leaving early tomorrow morning so I could go over there and help. So we'll be heading over there. We should be there by that time. So Friday, the gates open at 5 p.m. to 12 p.m. So they a little bit late there. A lot of the tracks go a little bit less, but they're open till 12 o'clock. So if you're coming in late on Friday night, you can get there. Keep in mind, it's $30 a person on Friday. If you go on Saturday, it's $25, and Sunday it's $20. So just keep that in mind. It's a little bit more at Miami. They have their set prices and what they do every week. So what we do is we come in there and kind of go with the flow. So just keep in mind, it is just $20. So it's $5 more on Sunday if you do come. Practice $40. So if you want to sign up, it's 9 to 2 practice. So we'll be rotating practices. I'm going to be taking my crew down, and then we'll have some of Laz's crew, and we'll all get together. We'll get through the practice. The main thing is getting everybody through the course, and practice day is practice day. So just keep that in mind. You want everything to come together for the race. So yeah, sometimes I've done that before. You just feel so good in practice, and then you screw it up in the race. So yeah, just slowly get through that practice, get the the track dialed in, get ready, and then Sunday, you don't know what will happen. So it could be a totally different track on Sunday morning, whatever. So Sunday morning we'll get an early practice. You get it dialed in, get your arms pumped up, get ready for that for the race. Keep in mind, with this rain season, you don't know, we can't predict everything. So keep in mind, our goal is to try to get at least one race in the books to make this a final with the points and all that stuff. So keep in mind, make your first races count just in case a monsoon comes later or something like that. So first races are important, but it's a 2-moto format. So you will be going through, 2 full races. We add them together. If it comes down to a tiebreaker, the second moto breaks the tie. So keep in mind, it's a motocross format, 2 races. That's the plan. Early sign up. If you're there on Saturday, we'll have early sign up. They don't have the service, so Wi-Fi service. So make sure you bring cash. It says cash only, no service. So make sure. We hate for you to get there and then have to turn around and go back and find an ATM. So just keep in mind, there's not very good Wi-Fi service there. So bring cash if you can. Early sign up 10 to 2 on Saturday. Sunday morning, we'll have sign up open again at 7 a.m. and then church service at 7:30. as Alvin and Matt was there the last week, so it was awesome to have him, and Darla did it as well. So it was great to have them. But I know Alvin will be there this weekend. Haven't talked to Matt, but one of them will be there for sure. Is Alvin really had a good spot last year, so I'm hoping he kind of gets in that same area. And 7:30 we'll do a little church service. After church service, I'll do a writers meeting, as usually I kind of do it in that same area. So we get everybody there. We'll go over through the riders meeting, the same stuff I say every race. Just got to pay attention to all that stuff. I don't have it in front of me, but I go over, just the day racing, what the rules are. If you go off the track, get back on the track at the nearest safest spot. Just go through all the details of the racing. So riders meeting at 8 o'clock. Practice will be 8:30. And then the racing will follow practice 10:15, 10:30. That's our time we're trying to go racing. We want to do get in that first moto, get a one race in the books. That's the goal, just in case something happens. But it is a two moto format. There'll be extreme open. We'll have 100% payback. So there is a little money class where if a bunch of people show up, they're racing for a bunch of money. So it just all depends on the riders, and you never know down there. So. All right, so that's pretty much, I'll be going over this one more time. So I got some other stuff we'll talk about, but then I'll definitely go over this one more time. As we had one rider, as I felt pretty good last week, as we've been having a couple injured riders at each one of the races. But Dade City on Sunday, we had no injuries. And so knock on wood, that was, awesome day of racing. Saturday, during practice, we had one rider get hurt. Cesar Gonzalez, so he's one of the Miami riders. So he got hurt on Saturday. So anyways, he broke his right humerus, top of the arm, and had to get surgery, a Salter Harris type. So anyways, she sent the information, so I appreciate her, getting back with us. But we wish Cesar a speedy recovery. And like I say, they said that he's bummed out. He wants to finish the series. So I just, it's no stuff happens like this. We'll get him through the series. He'll probably lose a position or two or whatever, but we'll get through it and move on. But yeah, tough break. Hopefully we see Caesar this weekend. As they said, they'd try to get out there. So good series battles. Like I said, it's a lot of the classes are back and forth, and all kinds of stuff happens each race. Is the pressure is on down here at the end, as there's still a lot of racing left, but then there's still there's only so much you can make up in this short time. You got 2 regular points races with Miami and Lazy, and then double points the final round, so that could throw a kink in that as well. So good battles. Also, Clutch Media is going to be there this weekend. I've seen the ad, I shared it, as they do rider photo packages and that kind of stuff. So if you're looking to get your picture or video or any of that stuff, check out Clutch Media, as they'll be there this weekend. Also, RTR is that's our parts vendor. They'll be there this weekend as well. So if you're needing anything from RTR, they will be there. If you have, we're looking for extra flaggers. So if there's anybody that's interested that comes to the races on Sunday and they're old enough, you got to be old enough to do it. But, if you want to help and do that, we definitely need extra flaggers and different stuff. So each week we could use a helping hand. So if there's anybody out there that wants to make some money, they usually make $100 at least working on Sundays. So if you want to work, just let me know, as we got Miami this weekend, and then Lazy. I'm going to be, definitely needing more help with Lazy as well. So just keep that in mind. Alvin going to be doing church service as 7:30 a.m. on Sunday morning. So keep in mind just some of the stuff. I kind of wrote down some of the stuff that, last round that we deal with. So when races happen, I kind of write down the problems and different stuff, what we have, and just try to educate the people, and just, so if you get in that position, you're, you make the right decision, because the main thing is with racing, you don't want to get a DNF. Okay. So DNF, if you get first in the second moto with a DNF in the first moto, it's like getting 30th or 40th place. And there's, like there might be only people in your class, but that DNF is a result of getting like 40th place. So your first place in the second moto is not going to help a DNF offset what's going on. So if you push your bike across the finish, okay, so if you break down or something, just push your bike over. We wave at the flagger, and then usually we'll push it across. If it's really tough, like this weekend, it was muddy and tough, so we didn't make them push, but they had to push across, the finish on the ground. But just really important that you want to get, you want to get a finish, because if you're in the points, especially if you're in, the points, you can't afford to get a DNF at this time. So just keep in mind, if you have bike issues, just make sure you try to get a finish, so just let us know. We'll make sure we get everybody. We always clear the track, so we got to wait and just, let us know you want to finish and you're going to push it up there. And let me see. All right, so yeah, just writing down, the points is on the line as the starting line. You got to make sure that you pay attention too, as we are calling numbers. And people make mistakes. One guy had, at the very bottom of the sheet was the first place guy. I think it was first and second. And then it went up there. So anyways, he made a mistake and he called him out. So if that happens and you got first and you're the first guy, hey, I got first, let them know, so if that happens, you got to definitely voice, no, hey, I got first. I should be called first, definitely voice your opinion, because that kind of stuff happens and people make mistakes. As I wasn't the guy, the other starter made that mistake at the end. So I just want to make sure if you, if you're in the back of the pack, it don't matter, you're just getting your line picked. But if you got first or second or third, and they don't call your name first, make sure, hey, that ain't right. So, all right. Yeah, a lot of racing left. Is Miami this weekend, which is going to be a lot of fun. And then Lazy Springs. It's our Southwick. Okay. You got the Pro Nationals this weekend. They're going up to Southwick. I mean, it's heavy sand and thick sand, and it's a cool track. So Lazy Springs coming. So we got, Miami this weekend, and then we got pretty much our Southwick, our sand track. A lot of fun, as we're going to do a lot of fishing there. We do a little fishing tournament and a lot of stuff on Saturday. So we're looking forward to getting to Lazy. And then after Lazy, we go back to Moto Bros Okeechobee to finish it out there, as we've done that the last couple years. So it's a lot of fun there, as that race will actually pop champagne for all the champions. And after that, the banquet will be October 19th. So wanted to have it a little bit quicker, as we've had it, quick in the other years, but this time we had to take October 19th. So just keep in mind that's going to be a big party, as we put a lot into it. Great food, is a lot of good food, good stuff served. And that's what we do all this for. All this grinding out racing and all this stuff. We celebrate the championships, and whatever place you get, we build big trophies. I mean, if you race and you're eligible for the banquet, you'll get, a lot of stuff. So it's something to look forward to. And if you're new, you're still learning the ropes. So you can go to the banquet this year and see what it's all about. And then next year, it's just really important. So it comes down to making the races, being consistent, and that's the main thing. If you're consistent and you do the races, you're gonna probably be in that top 5. So it's a lot of fun. The banquet's gonna be a new venue this year, as we're gonna be in Plant City. So it's gonna be a little bit different venue. Let me see what I got here. All right, so banquet tickets, though, they'll go on sale this weekend. So they're $50, okay, which includes everything, all included, the food. Like I say, there's door prizes, giveaways. We give away a motorcycle. It's a big party. So that will go on sale. You don't have to get them this weekend. You can get them leading up to the banquet, as long as we'll have a cutoff point, like in October. I would go ahead and say, the end of September, October, there will be a cutoff point in there. So just make sure whenever you get time, get your tickets and get ready. So it's going to be October 19th, HCC Trinkle Building, Plant City. Dinner, awards, giveaway, prizes, DJ, dancing. a night of fun. So just keep that in mind as the points are the points, but the championship we'll go celebrate. That's what we do it for. Is there's a lot of stuff too, is all of these classes are competing against each other as well. So there's a top 10 high point award. So if you can get in the top 10 highest points in the whole series, there's extra bonuses and a lot of fun stuff. So it's good to recognize too, as rookie of the years, we have new people that just start out too. So it's fun all the different stuff that we're going to be doing. So getting excited as all right, so a little bit about the points is this weekend we're going into round 9, 3 races left. Pee Wee Stock, Forrest Johnson, as he got the win this weekend, puts him 10 points ahead of Easton Craig. So them guys are battling out 1-2, and anything can happen. Anything could happen. William Moy back in the 3rd place, as I believe they missed this week, and he signed up, but he's still hanging on to that 3rd place spot. Juniors, we got Henzo Santos right now. He's got a good lead, couple 100 points over William Moy. Tyler Allen 3rd. 50cc senior class, Ollie. Right now, Ollie Johnson is the points leader. Jaylee Osceola in 2nd as a 100-point lead. So not in the clear as Bon Giovanni right now still hanging on to 3rd. So that's awesome to see. As 50cc open, Talon Benz 570, Ollie Johnson 560. This is going to come down to these last 3 races, and anything can happen. So that's going to be a good battle. Also, Peter Ansky, talking about the rookie guys, is he's one of the young kids, brand new this year, doing an awesome job as he's winning his one class, but right now finishing 3rd in the open. That's pretty good. 65 5-8 beginner, Lindsay Moy. So she's right now she signed up this weekend, remained in the lead. So she's got the lead 490. Jaylee Osceola 440. So that's going to kind of put her a little bit closer. So we'll see what happens. Jasper Easton back in the 3rd place spot. As the 5-8 Levi, as Levi was there, as nobody ran the whole series, but Levi was there. I think he broke his arm. So it's good to see Levi Meyer. Hopefully he'll get back there soon. 65 9-11 beginner, Jack Gibson 500, Keegan Rogers 490. So that's going to make that's the 9-11 beginner. Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah. I just want to double check something. Yeah, this is wrong. All of that disregard. Sorry about that. All right. As there was another points that were sitting on the back of that. So I grabbed that. Didn't even think about it. As all right, here we go. Starting over. Pee Wee Stock. Forrest Johnson 790. Easton Craig 730. William Moy 540. Henzo 900. So right now he's got the perfect score in the junior class. So we'll see how this all shakes out. Moy 600. Tyler Allen 600. Ollie Johnson 810. Jaylee Osceola 600. Bon Giovanni still hanging on to 3rd. Ollie Johnson winning the open class. Talon Ben 740. 40 points back. Peter Ansky in 3rd. As these guys are in the same position, just points has changed as it's shuffled around here. Okay, so let's go back here to the 65 5-8 beginners. Lindsay Moy 610, Jaylee Osceola 610. So with her not being there, she got sign up points, but that puts them girls tied. Jasper Easton in 3rd, 65 9-11. Jack Gibson, nope. Let me see. Down here at the bottom, Keegan Rogers, 680. Jack Gibson, 670. So 10 points divides the 2 right there. And 65 beginner, 9-11. Eli Murphy in 3rd. 65, 9 to 11, Axel Slavin. Right now, 680, Jack Sariento. 560. He's sitting in second, and Bentley Mara third. 65 open, Axel Slavin, 700 points is Nicholas Goncalves, 480, and Easton Kendall, 400. 85, 7 to 11, Van Hoosel right now, 740. Cooper Frisbee, 520, tied with Breck Burns, 520. So they're close as Keegan Mahagan in the 490. So he's right there as well in fourth, just outside that top three. 85, 7 to 11 beginner, Luke Clark and Carter Hildebrand, 1-2. Ty Tebow has been the guy to beat, on the little bikes is right now he's the guy to beat as far as our series and who's been around is he's definitely been doing an awesome job. Fun to watch. Super Mini, Miguel Abdallah, right now 650. Adam Albright, 500 in second. And it looks like Ryan Yates hanging on to third in the Super Mini. 125 two-stroke, Jaden Mosley, 670. Grant Curry, 640. So 30 points kind of divides the two. 125 250 beginner. Chris Morris, 610. And Marcelo Lerdo, 610. So we got a tie. As this class I've been watching, and it's fun to watch. As in second, Ryan Corbett, as he's the guy on the move. As Corbett got the overall win this weekend, but 2 weeks ago, Marcelo got hurt, didn't even race. He got his 20 sign-up points, and then Chris messed up. So it's all shaken up. So who knows who's going to pull it through there? Fun to watch though. 125 250C, Juan Gonzalez, 620. Quinn Sonnen, 590. Blake Mara, 580. So Blake hanging on that top three as Juan right now the new points leader. The advanced Bailey Candisco, 720. Four-stroke, Joa Bacular. Second, Connor, 410. Troy Dyer back in the third place spot. Schoolboy, Juan Gonzalez right now in the lead, 710. Blake Mara and Grant Curry second and third. Plus 40, Joshua Clark, Dave Gunning. Junior girls, Adriana Mosley is she did a little willy over backwards in the other class. I got to see that. Cynic in second, so 890 to 720. Anything can happen there, so you never know. Women's class, Quinn Sonnen, Piper Harris, and Kiana Murphy, the top three, 890, 720, 540. So a little bit of spread, but you never know. A lot of women's riders this weekend. It was awesome to see. I think there was 6 of them, 6 or 7. So it's fun to watch when the girls show up. As Quinn right now, she's awesome to watch. She's been battling the boys as well. Plus 50, John Harris, 780. Alvin Moore, 660. And then Nathan Miller back in third. Plus 30, Joshua Clark, Marcelo Rocha, and Gustavo Amario, the top three in the plus 30. Alvin Moore in the 45. John Harris in the plus 55. Ted Kerrigan in the Vet Open. Rocha, as he's leading the Vet Open as well. All right, 450 beginner, Damian Deciment. They tell me how to do it. I can't remember. As he took the win in the 450 beginner. Juan Pablo second. Trenton Moore as a 450 beginner. 450 C class, Bacula. It's Von Breeden in second. And Dedick round out the top three. 85 beginner, Big Will, Van Hoosier, 650. Adriana Mosley, 620. That's where I seen her willy over backwards. So that kind of cost her. And then Van Hoosier ended up making a mistake and cost him the overall. So that's all getting mixed up as well as the 44 Michael Livernois back in the third place spot. So yeah, that's fun to watch. 85 Stars of Tomorrow, Braden Benz, Ty Tebow, Ryder Robinson, the top three. As vet novice, Andrew Brady right now, 880. Gibson in second, 600, and gunning third. 85 C class, which is one of my favorite classes to watch as well. As you got Robinson, Albright, Del Rosca, and Funnell. As they're all mixing it up. As Funnell not going to be there this weekend as they pre-signed up. So, but it's fun to watch. As Ronnie Dell, as he's getting better and better. So yeah, ended up getting a top three this weekend. So awesome job for Ronnie. 50cc senior beginner Henzo right now 690. Paul Saravini 540. Frisbee 520. So still close racing there. 50cc intermediate Peter Ansky 16 to 29. Andrew Brady, is this a brand new class worth this year? 710 points. Jaden Mosley in second. We're getting down to the end of this thing. 85 12 to 15 beginner. It's Jackson Culbertson. Livernois in second, and then JoJo 600. So close battle in that 85 12 to 15 beginner. Nicholas Goncalves 840, 690 for Easton Kendall, and Breck Burns 660. It's getting closer. That's fun to watch. As these guys, they got the win. They beat the leader, so they kind of cracked the code there a little bit. And we'll see what happens here at Miami. As I think that's Nicholas's home track. So we'll shake it up. We'll see what happens. But yeah, right now it's got a comfortable lead, but they're close. E-bike class, Talon Benz 820, Peter Ansky second 610, Easton Craig 570. As we got the junior minis, Braden Benz, Christopher Goncalves, and Miguel Abdallah, top three in the junior mini. And then the beginner, Christopher Goncalves, Carson Griffin, and Cesar Gonzalez. As Cesar unfortunately got hurt. As that was a good race to watch too, that beginner class. Is Carson Griffin had it won, and the last section goes down, and yeah, gave the win over. But I guess he had a flat front tire, so it gave out and just racing. Yeah, just a reminder too, we got quad points as well. As quads will be at our next round. They won't be here at Miami. So quads and buggies will not be at Miami, but we'll have them back at Lazy. So they're going to be doing a double header. So keep in mind quads. Pass on the word between the quad community. Is Saturday we'll be doing a quad race after practice, and then we'll be doing a race on Sunday as well. So, but no quads at Miami. So. But yeah, that's pretty much the points right now. I'll be going over the whole points again, including the quads and the buggies leading into Lazy. So this is just this weekend's points. And I'm just trying to think anything else. All right, I'm going to go over this one more time. This weekend, Miami MX gate fee is Friday from 5 p.m. to 12 midnight. It's $30 a person if you're getting there. If you get there on Saturday, it's $25, and they open at 7:30 a.m. on Saturday morning and go until 10 o'clock at night. So they'll close the gates at that time. Sunday, they'll be reopening at 6:30 a.m. So it's $30 on Friday, $25 on Saturday. If you're coming Sundays, just be prepared. It's $20 the gate fee. Early signups will be available from 10 to 2 on Saturday. As just keep in mind, it's cash only, as they don't have good service Wi-Fi, so it's hard to run the square machine. So just keep in mind. Sunday sign up 7 a.m. Church service is Alvin's going to be doing church service at 7:30. Riders meeting following church service right at 8 a.m. As I'll be going over through the whole program. Practice at 8:30. On Sunday, and then the races will follow practice about 10:15, 10:30. That's when the races will start, as it's a 2-moto format. And just keep in mind, make the first moto count, just in case. We don't want we've gotten really lucky. And yeah, knock on wood, we get more luck, to our side. But there is other races that's happened that they've had to go to the one moto format. I think Dade City did a couple weeks ago. So you just got to keep in mind, riders, just make the first moto count. And yeah, it works both ways. Is some people need the extra race. Some people's like, yeah, they won the first race. Let's go ahead and call it, but it's racing. That's our job to take what God gives us. So, hopefully we'll get good weather and we get a full day. That's the plan. All right. I guess if you have any questions, just feel free to contact me or Becky. We'll be happy to answer your questions. Miami MX this weekend, as I'm heading down tomorrow. We'll see you down there. Thank you, guys.
Round 12, what are you gonna do now? 'Cause I swear this just happened to down.